Welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today I want to show you how I split my perennial flower and herb transplants from cups and make two out of them. Back in January, it was January 26th, I showed you how to overseed daisies. This is chamomile and parsley. And these are three plants that you can really overseed in cells just like this. This is basil, which was actually started on 4/6. But I did the same thing with the daisies, the parsley, and the chamomile, and just put in more seeds than you need to. I have videos on this, so you could check those out if you want to see how to do it. But once they get to size in here, they went straight into styrofoam cups to finish out growing. When they get to size in the cups, you can split them. And these are daisies that have already been split. And you can see that I just basically cut straight down the middle, cut them in half. The roots are extremely sturdy. These are very hardy plants. Again, the daisies are hardy, parsley's hardy, chamomile's hardy, so you can do this process with them. And all you do is let them grow. Today is April 24th. So these again have been growing since January 26th. They've been outside, and you can see how overgrown they are. And instead of just planting this in one place, you can cut this in half, maybe even into quarters if you wanted to. But all you do, I just want to show you how you can save a lot of money and not go and buy perennials. You can just grow your own daisies. You can grow chamomile. A lot of perennial flowers you can do this. Look for the middle and make sure you cut straight down. Don't cut on an angle or you're going to cut off all the leaves. And you just cut straight down. Some of the leaves will fall off, but for most of them you end up just like this. Squeeze it, break up the bottoms, and now you have two daisy plugs that you can put right into your garden. They're going to go back into the cups for a little bit. Let me show you with these, since these are labeled for Shasta Silver. Squeeze it, loosen up the bottom. You just put in a little bit dirt like that, drop this in, and then fill around it. And then when you have all the dirt in, just press it in. Water these in when you're done with half-strength liquid fertilizer, and they'll grow really, really well. I want to show you for the parsley, same thing. These are planted January 26th. It's April 24th, so these have been growing a long time. They're really ready to get out into the garden. And you can see that they're coiled. All you're going to do, find a splitting point for the plant. Again, make sure when you cut straight down, cut through the roots, and now I have two plantings of parsley that can go into my ground or back into the cups. And then the chamomile is a little bit harder, but it's very, very hardy. And when you take this out again, you can see, this is root bound. This plant will appreciate being freed. So when you do chamomile, the seeds are small and they were really, really overseeded. You're going to end up cutting off a lot of leaves. It's going to look like you're harming it, but you're not. Find the center again, go right down the middle, and it's fine. You split it right down the middle. Most of these plants would survive, that one won't. You just squeeze it, put them into cups, and now you have two plantings of chamomile. These will grow to full size. But I just wanted to show you the end product, because I talked about overseeding seeds back in January, growing them in the styrofoam cups, and then when they get to size you can split them again. And this is a great way to save money, because if you think about it, I started with 5 Shasta Silvers. I'm now going to have 10. Same thing with the parsley. Everything is going to double, and I can almost fill a whole flower bed with perennials that I grew myself for literally pennies a plant. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out my blog at www.therustedgarden.blogspot.com and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.